Double the power, smaller form factor. Technology is great, and I don't think anyone's debating that. Although, I guess some people are, and we don't associate with those people, so they just don't exist. But the thing with technology is you always need some way to power it with electricity. Even if you have a battery, that battery's gonna die and you need some way to charge it up and power it. So you always have to lug around cables and adapters to plug into a wall, and those things can be big, heavy, and just get in the way. But in comes AUKEY with the new GaNFast powered 61-watt power delivery wall charger for MacBooks and pretty much any device that runs off a USB Type-C. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a power adapter, 61 watts. What's new here exactly? Well, this one is actually 65% smaller than the Apple 61-watt power adapter that comes with a MacBook Pro. 65% is pretty substantial. I mean, that's over half, almost 3/4 really. So you know what that means. If it's smaller, you can even put it in your pocket if you really wanted to, although you have to put the wire somewhere too. Put that in your other pocket. A wire is pretty easy to fold up. And remember, even though this is a lot smaller in size, it still does the full 61-watt power delivery, which will fully charge a 13-inch MacBook Pro in only 1.8 hours. And if you want to charge up an iPhone with a USB-C to Lightning cable, it only takes about 30 minutes to go up 50%. Inside the box, we have this really miniature one. I've never seen one this small, but it's their 24-month product warranty. A user manual that you don't really need because you just plug and play. Along with the actual adapter, which... wow, this actually is super small and compact. You can take a look at all the tech specs here if you want. Total output of 61 watts. Now this is a really nice looking charger. It's matte white with a little glossy AUKEY logo on the front, or the side, whatever. Over on the back we have an LED light along with the USB Type-C port for power delivery power. Nothing over here on the right side, the tech specs on the bottom, and nothing over here on the top, and the prongs do fold in for easy portability. Now I don't have an Apple 61-watt power adapter because I have a MacBook Air, and that one actually came with, wait for it, a 30-watt power adapter, which actually is still bigger than the 61-watt AUKEY power adapter. The thickness is roughly the same, but look at that, 30 watts compared to 61. We have 50% more power in a smaller size than a 30-watt power adapter. How? I don't understand it, but I'm glad it's here. And plus, I really like the matte finish over the glossy one. I think I've only used this adapter about 2 times when I was on the go and I forgot to bring my other more powerful adapter, and this one is already getting kind of scuffed up. Seriously, this is pretty amazing. Double the power, smaller form factor. I'm glad I'm in the future. Now, of course, this all means nothing if it doesn't work, so let's plug and play. Look at that, it works. Pretty amazing, right? And the cool thing is, this is gonna charge up my MacBook Air at twice the speed of the one that came with it. What? I paid like $1,000 for this thing, and it came with this 30? I don't know. As you can see, the AUKEY power adapter has this little white LED light to let you know that it's working, which looks very nice. But remember, not only can this charge up MacBooks and other laptops and devices, but we can also charge up iPhones and even Android phones as well. Let's get our iPhone plugged in with our AUKEY USB-C to Lightning cable. Ding number 1. If it dings twice, that means we are fast charging. There we go. We are fast charging at probably, what, 18 watts is what Apple allows? That's pretty fast. Not the fastest, but it's faster than 5 watts at least. And don't forget, Android devices aren't left out because we just plug a USB-C to USB-C cable in easier. Here we go, it's charging, and it's not just charging. We have quick charge. All of this with one little teeny tiny adapter that's smaller than a 30-watt Apple adapter. What is Apple doing? I honestly can't wait for Apple to invent this smaller form factor in the coming years. That'll be an amazing day in WWDC history. So there we have it, the AUKEY 61-watt power delivery power brick that's smaller than even an Apple 30-watt power brick. It's great, highly recommended if you want to have the smallest form factor and the fastest charging speed at the same time.